get a sip of fucking coffee here, dude. This is why I shouldn't smoke weed and probably do videos. Hey, what's going on, guys? JT Adams from 420 Bait Co. This time of year, my all-time favorite bait to turn to is gonna have to be the blunt from 420 Bait Co. You can go to 420baitcompany.com and pick these up. Let me tell you a little bit about the blunt and why I like it so much. I'm a guy that's not very versatile on the water. I'm gonna admit it. I have my way and my way only, really, on how to catch bass. This is what I find to work for me this time of year. February, coming in late February, got a pre-spawn happening down here in southern Oklahoma, North Texas area. And I take the blunt from 420 Bait Company and I put this on maybe a unique type of setup. I'm working now a 7-foot medium heavy action, and I'm throwing it out there on 40-pound braid. I swear up and down by braid. It gives me the most confidence knowing I'm not gonna snap my line. I feel like I can really whip it out there. I can put it in places and it's not really affected by current or wind. To me, it's just my go-to type of line to use is like a 30-40 pound braid. And I tie it on a Texas rig type of setup with an EWG 5/0. I like a big hook. I set this also up with like a 1/4 ounce bullet weight. But something that I'm really starting to experiment with is that free floating type weight, where it's really gonna allow more action on the come down of this bait, because we all know about 80% of the bites are when that bait's floating down into that water. So let's dig into this 420 Bait Company package here, and this is called the blunt, and this is a green pumpkin color, and this is a big time hitter coming up this time of year. And I always love the smell of this. As our slogan says, dude, smell my bait. And as you can see right off the jump when you grab it, it's kind of a different shade of green pumpkin. It has every bit of it when it's in the water, but when you hold it up to the light, it has a different tint. And that's what I love, is that something that when you find that's new and effective, it gets you excited, because there's so many anglers out there throwing a Texas rig on a big worm, and they might have got it off the same shelf, and got it from the same store as that guy, but with 420 Bait Company, these are all hand poured in-house, and we really stretch when it comes to working with who we have finally found to be like the coolest colors, the best plastic, and that's dead on plastic. These guys have an endless amount of shades for us to really cycle through. So when I found this green pumpkin, I was like, man, it's effective, and it worked so well in like real sunny type clear water environment to really give it like a natural type of color. But it also came through when it was kind of an overcast and mucky. So to me, it was more versatile than some of the green pumpkin stick baits that I've used in the past. And I really like taking this and putting it on that 5/0 EWG with a 1/4 ounce bullet weight, and it's so durable. I mean, you're gonna get the best of both worlds. You're gonna get a bang for your buck, and you're also gonna get so much movement in the water, it's ridiculous. It also is coming in a couple more colors. We got black and blue, June bug, a chartreuse pepper, watermelon, and the green pumpkin. Even the blue on black on blue. Dude, it even snaps. It has a snappy blue. I mean, it's in your hand, it feels like and looks like any other black and blue colored type of lure. But then once you put that thing in sunlight, it really has a shine to it that's going to imitate or get that fish's attention. And we all know that these bass out here are predator fish, and they're just going to be reacting to a lot of what we put in front of their face. It can only be found online, and that's at 420baitcompany.com. And the blunt is a hitter. I'm really enjoying using it. I went out this morning and had massive success on this pond that we have out back. And these fish are hard to catch. They really are. You can't be just out there throwing, hot dogs on a hook. You really got to get out there and finesse on the bottom and get these fish pissed off and draw them out. And there's a lot of thick weeds out there, and that's why I like going weedless. A lot of 420 Bait Co's lures and products are all going to majority time be in a weedless setup. We do have a Ned rig. It's called the Joint. We got a swim jig coming up in the future called the Dreadhead. We're making baits. We're making jigs. We're fishing. We make custom rods. We're getting into custom kayak builds. A lot of cool stuff. I really don't know too much about hard baits and crankbaits, and I've definitely had some success, and I've had a lot more failure. I don't even like carrying anything that's a treble hook around because it gets snugged on my jeans, hung up on my bag. It's just a pain in my ass constantly. I love going out there with something that's weedless. I like a swim jig setup, creature, some type of Texas rig, Carolina rig. I love going out there and having that confidence that I'm not going to spend my afternoon or morning hung up all the freaking time. I mean, I'm trying to go out there with a blunt or a joint and light that thing up, get killer stoned and relax and connect with that morning, but also have that competitive edge. I have that competitive edge naturally. I go out there with every intention to catch the biggest bass that's in that body of water. But at the same time, like, I'm here for a reason that's outside of maybe catching that bass sometimes. And that's just connect with myself and to find balance and to just be still in a moment. And going out there with something that I'm not familiar with or something that I'm not really having a lot of success with just because I'm not quite there as an angler, I'll swallow that and take that. I know what I know, and I know what works for me, and that's what 420 Bait Company is going to provide to you, is a quality setup on something that works. My name is put behind every pour, every hand-tied swim jig, every color that's selected. We're working with Barlow's tackle, and they are awesome. They really come through on getting the advice that I need, the molds, the correct glitter, hooks. Quality comes from these folks. Got Dead On Plastics that's providing awesome quality, clean plastic. I'm super excited to catch all the fish out there, man, because at the end of the day, that's what we're wanting to do, is catch fish. That's my mission for you, and so hopefully that's what you're doing today. But besides that, stay good and love y'all. Peace out. My chickens are... thought somebody was knocking on my door. That's why I was wrapping this whole thing up so quick. It's my chickens. God damn it, dude. Let's do a better outro there. Okay. I need to figure out an outro. This is why I shouldn't smoke weed and probably do videos. Hey, cheers, and we'll see you next time.